It's a snow day. Good morning. It is a snow day, as you saw. So I thought I'd just vlog today. I'm just getting ready right now. But also I realized that I should probably explain something. So in the last vlog I talked about how I had a doctor's appointment. And it was a bit of a bigger doctor's appointment, and that was going to be the next vlog. Well, like I said, it's snowing out, and it's snowing not great. Like, it's a lot of snow. So we decided that it wasn't going to be the safest option to drive in this snow. Because, like, we would have to leave in, like, an hour. And it's just a lot. So I rescheduled it for the end of the month, so that vlog is coming. I just have to wait until we get to the rescheduled date, so that'll actually be the last vlog this month. So. But that also means that I didn't have a video planned for this week. So I thought I would just vlog my day when I have a snow day. And yes, you should still put sunscreen on when it's snowing out. It's very important. Sorry, I'm still like half asleep. My sleep schedule right now is in the garbage. I'm having such a hard time sleeping. I don't know why. So like it is 10:30 right now. I woke up a little before 10. So yeah. I will say normally on these snow days, because I work from home. Alright, hang on. Things are stuck. Okay. So normally on a snow day, I would not work, or I'd work as little as possible and just enjoy the snow day, especially because it's very difficult to get in touch with professors and stuff because they're not working. I usually don't work myself, but today I do have some work to do. I have a video I need to edit and upload today. Have some bigger projects I should just work on for class. One of them is due next Monday, so that one I should definitely try and get a little bit ahead on. And the other one, I actually don't remember. I know it's due next week. I just don't remember the exact day. But I should work on that too. So it's really just gonna be what I can realistically get done today. Luckily, I live in town, so we don't usually like lose power or anything, so I'm not really worried about that. Oh, by the way, this is the NYX Bear With Me concealer. What shade is it? In shade light. I've been really liking that concealer for days like this where I want a little makeup, because like my under eyes are super dark and I just want a little coverage. It's pretty close to my normal skin, so I really like it for that. Also, I got a pajama set, one of those button-up ones. It's a tannish color and it comes with shorts. I really like them. I know a lot of people who have POTS say that button-up pajamas are the easiest because you don't have to lift your arms above your head. So originally I wanted some just for bad days, like when I wasn't feeling well. But here we are on a not bad day. Just wanting to exist in comfy pajamas. And it's a set, so it's cute. I feel like some people might think it's silly that I'm not leaving the house. Yeah, I'm putting makeup on, but I'm putting it on for me because that's what I like. Ooh, as I completely miss. This is a Milani cream blush palette. I think I've said this, but the Walmart near my house is actually getting remodeled. So a lot of different things are on sale right now. Just because it's easier to move things around when there's less things on the shelves. So if they clearance it, that means less work on them. And I found this blush palette for $3. And I think it's really good. So I'm happy about that. Also, I like to set my under eyes, but I don't want to get out my like powder puff because I'm still not very good at using it. So I've literally just been using some powder on my finger. Also, because of the snow, it sticks to Finn's fur. So he always comes in caked in snow. So I'm sure, I don't know if I'll get a video of that exact thing of Finn being caked in snow, but he will be cold and wet. So we'll make sure that he's wrapped up in a blanket or something, whatever he wants. He gets picky. So I just did my makeup, leave that brush there to be cleaned. I'm going to put on my black sweat set because one, it's easy, two, it's warm, three, I don't feel like coming up with a new outfit, so same outfit works for me. So I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna go downstairs, make some breakfast, and I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, I now have my breakfast. Very different from my normal sit-down breakfast. Usually I have some sort of eggs, but I have peanut butter jelly oatmeal. It's been my favorite thing lately. I made it a little watery today. Oh well. Hi, honey. Someone smells that. Hang on, I should shut the door. Ooh, look at that. Can see so much with the desk. And back you come. I'm gonna leave you a little. Honey. By the way, yes, I have a table here that I could be eating off of. But one, I'd just be kind of leaning over like this. Not the best shot. And two, I know Finn, especially with how cold it is, he's gonna want to cuddle. Boy, it's so loud. Also, can we talk about the fact that I graduate in a few weeks? Insane. It's another reason why I want to get a little bit ahead on these projects to make sure that I have enough time to do them to make sure that I pass. I think I've said this before, but I'm not the type of person where you need to have the most perfect grades possible. For me, it's I passed. It's good enough. Obviously, if it's a class that I really enjoy, I want to do well, and I'll be a lot happier with a higher grade. But if it's a class I took because I needed to graduate, which is majority of my classes this semester, I don't care. As long as I pass and I can graduate, that's all I care about. We're going to like the Ellsworth Booth Bay area of Maine. It's where the national park is, Acadia. So it'll be like a graduation trip, my mom's birthday trip, and Mother's Day. So just whacking them all out in one. Are you okay over there? So weird. was so weird. Also, I'll be finished my journal by then. So I counted up the pages. There's 250. I'm at about 150, so there's only about 100 pages left. So, yeah, crazy. I think that's how that works. Because, hang on. Do math here. So there's about 100 pages left. Divide by 3 because I read about 3 pages. Yeah, there's about 33. There's about a month worth of pages left. We're at the beginning of this month, so probably mid-May I'll need a new one. So this is more a reminder for me when next time we go to like Target or like TJ Maxx kind of area to look at notebooks and journals. That one specifically, by the way, was from Target. If anybody was wondering. Now let's talk about journaling, because it's one of those habits that I've wanted to have for a long time and just could never figure out how to implement it. Now I have. Now I journal every morning after breakfast. If you've been wanting to get into journaling, I'll sit and talk about my journey and how I got to where I am today. It's so soupy. Usually I like thicker oatmeal, but I'm hungry. I'm not picky. So I want to say this time last year I wanted to start introducing just new healthy habits for myself, and a lot of them were focused on stress management, because with my MCAS, mast cell activation syndrome, one thing that activates it or triggers it is stress, because my body doesn't know how to handle stress anymore, so it just breaks out knives, which is the worst scenario in my opinion. You know, if you've ever had a stress rash, yeah, that's supposed to be like a really high amount of stress that you can't deal with, so your body just breaks out in a rash. Yeah, I do that all the time. Over the simplest things too. So I wanted to implement a couple of new habits that I thought would reduce it. One was reading, one was yoga / working out, and the third was journaling. So I don't think I can find the TikTok, but there was a TikTok I had found that said that if you want to get into journaling, start it as if it is a to-do list. So you list out things that you are grateful for, so you can have that gratitude. So it can be something like, I am grateful for my pet, or I am grateful for living, or it can be something silly like, I'm grateful for peanut butter jelly oatmeal. So I'm very grateful for that. But you make a list of whatever you can think of what you're grateful for. Then you write your to-do list for the day. So anything you want to get done that day, you write it down. And then you write another list, third and final list, of how you are actually going to get those things done. So if you write down that you want to get your laundry done, okay, what point of the day would be a good time for you to do that? You need to go shopping? Okay, well, when is a good time to go shopping? Things like that. So you're a little bit more aware of how you're spending your time. I really like this method. Hang on, Finn wants to go. Okay. I would love to keep talking to you, but I need to stop the clip. Okay. Things have calmed down. I finished my oatmeal. I have my coffee. But now we can actually talk. So I was saying about what I was journaling, which is the 3. Okay. So I really liked that because first of all, it was a structure that was pretty easy to execute. It maybe took me 5 minutes every day. I already liked planning. I'm on year 3 of using planners, like physical planners. So I liked that it was like a little to-do list. I felt like it fit, and it just kind of worked for me. So I did that for a while, just to get into the habit of sitting down and writing something down every morning. Then, I want to say a few months after, I wanted to start really writing about my day. Because another thing with journaling is it helps with my memory. I have really bad memory issues because of everything I've been through. So I find that journaling has been really helpful for me to actually remember things. So that's been something I really enjoy. So I went from the 3 writing to just writing about my day. And it was just it was more like bullet point things that I could remember. Because again, I just wanted to work on my memory. And when there was something that was hard, I would sit down and write about it. But for the most part, my journaling was just kind of a recap of the previous day, it was a recap of my day because I was journaling at night, actually. I had, at this point, established my reading habit, which was to, at the very least, read for an hour at night before I went to bed. I would read throughout the day sometimes, and then I'd get to bed and be like, I've read all day, I don't want to read again. So I just wouldn't. But yeah, I would read for an hour, I would write down my day, and I would head to bed. That was kind of my little routine. So it was really helpful for actually remembering what I had done that day. So it was really hard to keep that journaling habit consistent. I would do it some days, I wouldn't do it others. And I lost that consistency that I had. Excuse me. And in the morning, I was always so tired that journaling was just something that I found kind of difficult in the morning. So I had this like sporadic journaling that I was doing until I picked up the Artist's Way book. I talked about this in other vlogs. What are you doing? Are you trying to eat something you're not supposed to eat? It was very naughty. It was. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that dog. But yeah, I talked about the Artist's Way book in past vlogs, but basically it's supposed to help you unblock your creativity. And as somebody who loves writing, who is struggling to write and struggling to make videos, it's been very helpful. And one of the things in that book is what the writer refers to as morning pages, where basically every morning you write 3 pages of freehand whatever the heck you want to write about stuff. And that has been the most consistent I have been. Don't get me wrong, I don't always do it because it takes me like 30 minutes to do it because I just write really slow. I know other people that it takes 15 minutes. I just write very slow because of my hands and pain. So yeah, it takes me like 30 minutes, something I don't always have in the mornings. Luckily, because I work from home, I hate to have that most mornings. But if we have to leave to go somewhere, or we're just out for the day, I usually don't have time in the morning, so I don't do it on those days, but I do it every day that I can. And it's really nice. I really enjoy it. It's just nice to take 30 minutes out of my morning after I've eaten and I've had my coffee. I'm dressed, I'm ready to go for the day, to sit and write. It's like the last thing to make me feel like, okay, I'm ready to do work now. I'm not gonna actually show any of the pages because that's something you're not supposed to do. They're supposed to be private. But I will say how I set up my journal. So I start with the date in the upper left corner, and then I write down the time that I started writing, mainly because I have my schedule where I work for an hour and then I take 30 minutes off for a break, and that kind of ratio has been working really well for me. But I just want to say, like, okay, I started my journaling here, I went to here, so I know how long it's been. So when I go to take a break, because I usually take a break just because, again, my hand hurts and I kind of need a break from my body physically, I know how long I wrote, so I know how long to rest. So that one's a little bit more personal. So after that line at the very top, I then write 5 things that I'm grateful for, because I really miss it from when I was journaling originally last year, so I've implemented it back in. Then I skip a line once I write the 5 things, and I just kind of paragraph out different things that I want to write about. There's no real structure to it, it's whatever comes to my head that I feel like writing about. So I do that. Then at the very end, I do a little sign off, and then I do a PS. If any of you have read or now watched Red, White, and Royal Blue, in their emails to each other, they sign off with a passage or some lines from classic literature to each other, which is really cute. But I don't know classic literature. I do know song lyrics, so in my journal entries I will write down a song and maybe some lyrics that have kind of been stuck in my head, or I just feel like encapsulate that journal entry. I know they're not to anybody, but they're to me. So I just do that for funsies. That's usually, that's my morning. From here I'm gonna do my journaling stuff, get that done out of the way, take my break. I'll hop on and edit, because today is Thursday, so I have a video going up and I need to edit it. Luckily it's gonna be like 15 minutes of total footage, I think, so it won't take me very long to edit. We'll upload it. Also, if you guys get here within the first hour, I've been sticking around to like comments and reply back, so if you're here within the first hour, put a comment, I'll see it. So we'll be doing that today.
It's 11:30 a.m. It's time for lunch. Remember to wash your hands.
Good old Google. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll have to work on my bigger projects that I talked about. Finn wants to leave, so I'm gonna end this clip here. I'm coming, baby. And I will see you guys later. Hello. It is almost 2, so the new video will be live shortly. I got it edited and uploaded, so last week's video, if you watched it. I'm about to have, not really lunch, I'm having a snack. It's a protein bar and some cheese because I don't feel very well. Yeah, this snow day's making me a little sluggish, not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm gonna stay on my laptop for that first hour, reply to any comments that come through, and yeah. While that goes, I'll eat, and I will either just sit and watch something because I need a break, or maybe I'll do some of my reading I need to do for school. I don't know. I'm thinking watch something because my brain feels fried. And especially because it's a snow day, it's not helping. I am very tempted to do no other work today and just do schoolwork tomorrow. But also a day off doing absolutely no work sounds nice, but I don't think I'm gonna get that, so yeah, I think I'm gonna do this hour and I'm gonna be done for work because I'm over it. So yeah, I'm gonna sit and do that because it's not very interesting. And I will most likely check in with you guys later. Oh my god, I can't even think. I will check in later, either at dinner or doing a craft or something. I don't know. We'll see. Hello. So I'm in bed now, and I feel awful. Fun part about having chronic illness: you start the day optimistic, you end it like this. Right now, this is a heatable lobster that's on my stomach. I have some peppermint tea. It's still a little too hot to drink, but I think I'm just gonna turn a movie on or something and stay here for the rest of the night. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. Usually I have something to say, but I don't because I'm half asleep right now. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, it really helps me out. Social media handles are on screen, so you can follow me there if you want to see more like daily stuff. And I will see you next week for a new video. Goodbye.